This is GadgetStop321. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Voyager Notebook from Peter Pauper Press. In this video, I'm going to take a look at the features of this notebook. I'll do a writing sample on each of the inserts, and at the end of the video, I'll talk about what I think are some of the pros and cons of this notebook. Now, I first came across this notebook at my local Barnes & Noble, and what caught my attention was it's a vegan leather traveler style notebook, and it's only $10.99. But since I was Christmas shopping at the time, I didn't feel like I needed to be buying stuff for myself, so I didn't pick one up that day. But when I got home, I got online and saw that these notebooks were available from Barnes & Noble and from Amazon online. They came with, there was a black cover available, nutmeg, which was a light brown, navy blue, a light blue, a pink, and then this is the burgundy cover. And I ended up ordering this notebook from Amazon, and after I ordered it, I thought, oh, I hope the burgundy is not too red. And when it came in, I thought they might have sent me the wrong notebook because it's more of a medium brown. It might have a little bit of red in it, but I was pleased with this color. I like it. Now, it's a traveler style notebook. It's got the elastic strap that attaches in the spine, and it's got a little metal grommet that protects the hole. On the other side, it's got a matching faux leather patch that protects this side of the notebook. It's a really tight strap, and on many traveler style notebooks, you can just go inside the notebook and loosen up the strap. But on this notebook, when you look inside, the strap that holds it closed is also the strap that holds the notebooks in. So you can't loosen it up any. This notebook comes with all the inserts. It came with this poly pocket that has 2 pockets on one side, and it has a zipper pocket on the other side. It comes with 3 notebook inserts. The first one is a lined notebook with cream-colored paper. It's really smooth paper. The second notebook is the same type of paper, but with a dot grid. And the third, usually one of the notebooks will be a plain paper, but I was pleased to see that the third notebook is a craft paper. And I'm not normally a very crafty person, but I'm kind of excited about maybe making this one into a scrapbook. Now, this paper is not quite as soft as not quite as smooth as the first 2 notebooks, so I'm curious to see how it will handle ink from my writing test. Now, a little spoiler alert, this is take 2 of my video. I had already started the writing sample on the lined notebook, and I could tell when I was writing, I don't know if I can get up close, it didn't feather, but I could tell when I was writing that the paper felt really absorbent. And this paper is really smooth, but when you write on it with a pencil, the paper just feels soft. That's the only way I know how to describe it. So Tomoe River paper, I don't like writing on with a pencil. And this paper, even though it's not as thin, it's pretty thin paper. I don't like writing on it with pencil. But my 2 fountain pen tests bled through. So I ran and got a gel pen. Now, this is a fine gel pen. This is the gel pen that I use in my family planner downstairs. My daughter and I share a Jibun Techo. That's our family planner. And this is the pen we use in it. I'm going to give it a try. This is a Pilot G2. And it is the extra fine, the 05. And let's see how this did. Yeah, so if you're going to use this notebook, I recommend using a gel pen. Well, let me try. I tried wider nibs, and in my Hobonichi weeks, I used this fine nib fountain pen. Let's see what it does. I don't have high hopes yet. It still bled through. That's the fine nib. So if you're going to use a pen, gel pen's the way to go. And the dot grid paper is the same type of paper. I'm just going to assume that it performs the same way. I'm curious to see what this craft paper does. So I'll start with the Pilot Prayer again. I'll zoom in and you can see what it looks like. This actually feels better than the first notebook. I'm curious, this one may be fountain pen friendly. This is the medium CP1. It's a Lamy. And I'll try the fine nib. Nope, that was the stub nib again. Well, writing feels pleasant enough with those. Let me try the pencil. This is a TWSBI Precision pencil. It feels better than the lined paper. Yeah, this is actually kind of pleasant to write on with a pencil. 0.5. Oh, cross your fingers. This one is actually fountain pen friendly. I would not have guessed that. Okay, so that's good to know, because if I ever order replacements, the craft paper, if you use fountain pens, the craft paper is the way to go. Wow, I would not have guessed that. Okay, the pros and cons. The pros are, this is a nice little entry-level traveler style notebook. A nice, inexpensive way to get into traveler's notebooks. It's vegan friendly. It comes with all the inserts. You have options as far as colors go. The inserts are very affordable. I don't remember exactly what the price was, but a pack of 3 is less than $4. The cons. The edges of this are made to look like burnished leather, but if you're a woman and you've ever owned an inexpensive purse, you know that the edges have that plastic kind of trim rubbery kind of trim on them. That's what this is. So I'm curious to see how long this will last, how durable it will be. Another con, when mine came in, on the bottom, this looks almost like masking tape that didn't get removed, or I'm not sure. I decided not to peel it off because I thought if it left a sticky residue, that would be worse than, you know, this being on there. If you buy one of these from a store, they come in a little cellophane envelope that you can open and close up and reseal. Open it up and check out your notebook before you buy it. Make sure there are no flaws or imperfections. Another con is the loose elastic holding the notebooks in. You know, these are all things you have to consider when you're buying this. Would you rather pay extra and get a more premium traveler's notebook? If these cons, if you don't feel like they would bother you, this may be a good option for you. For me, the cons don't bother me that bad. I think this is going to be a nice little notebook. A good thing about it is this will fit in my purse better than a regular A5 notebook. One more con. This is not the same size as the traveler style notebook. This is an inch shorter and a half an inch more narrow. Now, I looked at the measurements of the replacement inserts or inserts for the Traveler's Company, and width-wise, it would fit. But the Traveler's Company inserts are going to be half an inch too tall for this notebook. And even if you tried to center it, you would have 1/4 of an inch hanging out each end. So that's a con. But the upside is that the replacement inserts for this are quite a bit cheaper than the Traveler's Company inserts. So these are all things you have to weigh out. Hopefully I've given you some good information that you can decide whether this would be a good option for you. If you found this video helpful, please click on that thumbs up button for me. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel.